You're not behind because you're lazy. You're behind because the system was never designed for you to win. Let me paint you a picture. You're 32. You make decent money, 50, maybe 60,000 a year. You've got a 401k. You contribute when you can. You're doing exactly what you were told to do, but every month looks the same. Rent, car payment, groceries, insurance, maybe a student loan you've been paying down for years. Every once in a while, you check your retirement account. The number goes up a little, then the market dips, and it drops right back. You tell yourself, I'll catch up later, but later never comes because life keeps happening. And somewhere in the back of your mind, you already know the truth. You're probably not going to retire rich, and there's a real chance you won't retire at all. Here's what nobody really talks about. Most Americans won't retire rich, not because they don't save, but because inflation grows faster than their savings. You put money in a savings account and feel responsible, but every single year, that money quietly loses value, not on paper, in real life. Rent goes up, food goes up, healthcare, childcare, everything. Your paycheck might rise 2%. Your expenses rise 5%. You're not standing still. You're moving backward. And the retirement advice you've been given was written for a different economy, one with pensions, affordable housing, and households supported by a single income. That world is gone, but the advice never changed. Work hard, save 10%, put it in a 401k, retire at 65. The problem is, most people following that plan will hit 65 and realize they're decades short. So what's the real issue? It's not your discipline, and it's not your income. It's that you're playing a game where the finish line keeps moving. Retirement used to be simple. You saved money, you stopped working, you lived off what you saved. But that only works if money holds its value. It doesn't. Every year, the same dollar buys less. Now here's the uncomfortable part. The people who do retire rich aren't saving harder than you. They own assets that grow faster than inflation. Stocks, real estate, businesses, things that increase in value over time. The middle class is taught to save cash. The wealthy are taught to own assets. And that difference compounds quietly, year after year. You can save $500 a month for 30 years and end up with a number that looks impressive. But in 30 years, that number won't buy what it buys today. Meanwhile, someone who invested consistently, even modestly, gave their money a chance to grow with the economy instead of falling behind it. The system rewards ownership, not saving. And most people were never taught that because most financial advice is designed for stability, not wealth. Banks profit from your deposits. Employers benefit when you focus on today instead of long-term independence. So no, nobody is coming to save you. The only way out is learning to think like an owner instead of just an employee. Even if it starts small, even if it's slow, what matters is owning something that grows. From here, there are two paths. The first one is familiar. You keep saving when you can. You hope it works out. You reach 60 with a number that looks big until you realize how quickly it disappears. So you keep working, not because you want to, but because you have to. The second path starts earlier than most people expect. You stop waiting. You start owning. Not perfectly, not overnight, but consistently. And 20 years later, the gap between those two paths is massive. Here's the truth most people never hear. The retirement crisis isn't caused by laziness. It's caused by outdated thinking. You don't need to work harder. You need to think differently. And that's something you can learn. If you want clarity without hype, you're in the right place. This is where we talk about money the way it actually works.